inexpensive. This is them, this is not me, but it's just such a great product. I feel compelled to recommend it because it's so darn affordable, and olive oil is really the foundation of the Mediterranean diet. At home now, if we make eggs, if we make a frittata, we only use olive oil when we're cooking these things. We don't use butter or other things, so olive oil has just abundant protective compounds, a wonderful composition of fatty acids. So Muriel is going to be making her delicious olive oil cake. I think it has a couple of cups of olive oil in it, and I think like about, might have a cup of almond flour. Yeah. But it was so delicious, and it was, for me, it was a dessert that was low in carb, low in sugar, rich in fiber and protein, the healthy fats of olive oil, so it's really yummy.
I'm excited about that.
So if you really want to take the first step into, and these are large bottles, these are metal bottles of olive oil. We don't have one here.
No.
But it's a large metal tin.
Yeah,
so
do you know what, they're all, well, they're not quite about that size.
Yeah, they're about the size of this
I mean,
water bottle. They're about the size of that water bottle. And to give you an idea, it's twice the size of the typical olive oil that Muriel used to use, and it's a third the price.
Has a beautiful taste.
So yeah, you can see the metal container there. It's incredibly, incredibly affordable, and it's my friends at Thrive Market who are sharing it with you.
It's nice.
They did this as a special favor to me at this very special price, and you also get the ability to become a Thrive member and to save more than your membership when you become a Thrive member. Their prices are just barely over cost anyhow, and you'll save 10% on each subsequent delivery. So, and there's no limit, so you could save more than your membership.
I know. So this is coming up tomorrow. Okay, there you go, my friend.
Yeah, so pretty close. So,
pretty close.
So that's the olive oil. Comes in a metal tin, and it's the affordable entry ticket into the benefits of the Mediterranean diet. So hopefully, to the extent we learn to enjoy that, it's step one to really, over the course of our lifetime, if we consume more olive oil, eat a more Mediterranean diet, we reduce our risk of all the typical Western diseases, whether it's heart disease, cancer. So diet's the key, not so much supplementation. Diet's really the key to enjoying a long, healthy life. And the research on the Mediterranean diet is the most compelling of all, and this is the foundational ingredient. So I hope you enjoy the really incredible pricing.
Absolutely. So that's your kitchen tomorrow night. Muriel and I cooking up a storm.
And as you see, the normal pricing is $34.90 to $69.80.